sorry. That's a great question, by the way. Thank you. I'm sorry if in the passion that the facts have gotten lost. Okay, so let me just go over real quick. This is a 5-year sales tax that can't go on without another public vote. It raises $400 million. 35% of the sales tax is paid by visitors from Wichita. If you vote yes, we'll pay for the ASR plan through the sales tax. 63 cents of each dollar goes to that. If we vote no, you'll pay for it through your water rates. Business and personal. 22% over the next 5 years. If you vote yes, we'll be able to expand our transit. If you vote no, we'll shrink it by 25%. If you vote yes, we'll have 111 miles of maintained, thank you, Bob, and paved roads. If you vote no, we won't. If you vote yes, we'll be in the game on a stronger way on the jobs deal. We'll have $80 million to compete, and the hamster wheel, there's no facts to support that whatsoever. Only 1 or 2% typically of what ends up getting spent is bringing companies from the outside. Typically, you're investing in your own. Okay? We'll have $80 million to invest in infrastructure and work training and closing to get and try and grow our jobs here. The goal is 20,000 jobs over the next 7 years. If you vote no, we'll continue the same way that's resulted over the last 6 years of not having enough to compete against our peer communities. Those are the facts. Thank you.
Great question, and I too think that sometimes we do get caught up in the, I'm going to tell you my side, and so thanks for the question. There is this thing that happens sometimes with government where I feel like government tells its citizens either or. Either you pay more money or you get no services. I want to dispel that entire myth. I want to tell you that voting no on the sales tax will still allow us to proceed with these items. With transit, we see wonderful free market solutions that are starting to come up that aren't so much connected to the big empty buses. That doesn't mean we have to have a sales tax to do it. It means we have to embrace entrepreneurship in the free market. Roads. Your roads are still going to be repaired, maybe not at the speedy rate that we want for that small section of 111 miles, but you're already paying tax dollars for that. Maybe some proper management to get that back on track. The jobs fund. To say that jobs won't come to Wichita, that we're not going to have any jobs unless we have an incentives fund is simply false, and I don't need to harp on that. I feel like I've done enough of that already. And water, I'm not saying you don't need a water solution. I'm saying voting no on this water solution is what's smart, so we can find out what the state's 50-year water vision is, to find out what funding mechanisms might be there, to see what other alternatives there are out there that didn't come from a rushed decision. Do you feel like the city and the paper said, genie's almost dry, everybody start conserving? Well, they didn't tell us to conserve water because your rates would go up. It's not either or. It's not vote for the tax or your rates are going to double. It's vote no on the tax now. Let's come back with a smart plan that doesn't have all this other nonsense attached to it. That's the smartest use of the dollars. That's the way to keep money in everybody's pockets who needs to keep money in their pockets.